Good afternoon. Let's settle for some showbiz here on JoyNews today. Now, Ghanaian musician Manifest says he can confidently say that he produces the most consistent projects in Ghana. Manifest speaking on the Super Morning Show, he talked about how his album, The Gamble, came about and acknowledged Walasi Akan and Kojo Q as good producers of such projects.
But The Gamble was a seamless one to come together, to be honest, because I do try and have an idea or a concept, for lack of a better term, and the gamble was easy in the sense of, you know, in life we take risk, and the greatest risk we take seemed to be on love, and so the gamble ended up being that. And so it was easy to put together, the skits, everything, which I really love weaving together as well. Shout out to Lydia Forster and my guy Fumali. They did a terrific job on that. Made it easy to put together, and that's the thing. I think I can confidently say, you know, be rush if you fit do. I can confidently say I put together the most cohesive projects in Ghana.
Now that is fighting talk.
I know, right?
But
look,
you know,
I'll give props to people like Walasi. I can't put together a cohesive project too. Kojo Q actually recently really did a good one for my brothers. I was impressed in how he put it together. But consistently, since yours truly, I mean, it's because of the joy I take in putting these things together. Yeah.
Now, the Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, Barbara Otenjesi, has revealed Sarkodie will be actively involved in the 10-year comprehensive project to sustain the Year of Return drive. The minister was responding to questions about why the Ghanaian rapper Sarkodie was not engaged with any activities by the ministry since he was appointed ambassador for the Year of Return a few months ago.
This year is the Year of Return, and I would urge each and every one of you here to take a trip back home, come have fun. This Christmas is going down in Ghana, so if you're coming to Africa, choose Ghana. You know what time it is, so put a bit on bit.
Sarkodie was appointed a Year of Return ambassador in view of his contribution to the Year of Return campaign when he received his award in the US. He entreated everybody to visit Ghana as part of the Year of Return, and for that singular effort on such a major international platform, we felt that he marketed the Year of Return projects, and therefore he deserved to be made an ambassador for the project. Unfortunately, it came at the tail end of the Year of Return program, because we did this, I think, a month or two ago. But we are going to involve him very much in the activities which are outstanding for this year, and then we actually draw up a program for him in the ensuing projects that we are going to launch as a follow-up to the Year of Return.
Now, meanwhile, Hollywood actor Boris Kujo has been recounting his visit to Ghana a year on. The actor, speaking in an interview on The View, says Ghana is a country everyone must visit.
Well, first of all, I think the rest of the world, especially here in the United States, doesn't get a positive visual representation of Africa, right? All we hear about here and all we associate Africa with is famine, war, diseased children, and mass exodus to Europe due to decades of one-dimensional media coverage. And we wanted to change that narrative, right? We wanted to show people the vibrancy and the diversity in Africa, the beautiful people, the food, the music, the nightlife, the historic sites. So we brought 100 people over there, our friends, to experience Accra, Ghana, to go to the slave castles, to have parties on the beach, to go out at night, to mingle, to collaborate with people, to have that exchange that's so necessary. And it was a profoundly transformative experience for every single person that went. So we realized that we need to make this available to everybody. There's 400 million people of African descent living outside of the continent. And every single person needs to go to Africa to experience that.
you mentioned that you saw the slave castle and the slave cells in Ghana where Africans were sold and then, of course, sent to the slave ships.
Yeah.
What was that like for you, that experience?
You know, I've been many times now. My father is from Ghana, so I've been as a boy, and I took my children, and I took my wife, Nicole, and every time you go, it's a visceral, it's such an emotional experience because you feel the spirit of those who were in these dungeons and who went through all these atrocities that we know about. And you know, it's really amazing when you get a chance to reconnect with your roots, because you realize that you're not descendants of slaves. You're descendants of enslaved Africans, which is a big difference. We are the descendants of survivors.
Yeah.
Right? So understanding that helps you reclaim your cultural identity, which is so important, especially for African Americans. And once you understand where you came from, you have a better idea of where you're going.
Yeah.
So it's really transformational.
All right, Ghana is definitely a place to be this Christmas. Hello
we should
to
say
you.
it with some more vim. It's all about Ghana.
Yeah.
If you want to do anything Africa, if you don't live in Africa, you want to do anything Africa, it's all about Ghana, the year of return, Becky.
Yes, yes. For more news, log on to myjoyonline.com. That's where you find all the news.
All right, this is where this is where we take it away and we say have a great day, enjoy the Christmas. It's just for 4 days to Christmas. Make sure you're safe. My name is Gifty Ando Apia, and together with a team plus Becky, we say have a great day.